Weekend Ramblers. Jeffrey Dahmer here, look. Check them out, look at them. Not really, it's MASH. Yeah, I know you thought it was the serial killer, didn't you, because of me readers. Anyway, welcome back to episode 2, series 1 of, I'm just saying, yeah, the background to many of life's idioms and popular sayings that we use every day, but we don't know where they come from, do we? So that's why I'm here. I've got note to do today. I've been for a walk uptown and didn't really know what was going on. Yeah, it's not like the place I grew up in, but anyway, that's by the by. Come on. So, like catchphrase, if you remember from episode 1, I'll put a photo up. Say what you see. So, say what you see. Are you ready? Here we go. Say what you see. Eat humble pie. To eat humble pie. Means, what does it mean? We say it quite a lot. Well, we know what it means, but we don't know the background to it. So, the expression began life as humble pie. Yeah, not humble, humble. So, the same way you spell humble, but without H at the beginning. All right? So, it was humble. Now, humbles were the intestines or the less appetizing parts of the animal. Although, to be honest, often the most nourishing, as you've seen from some of my cookery lessons with MasterChef. You know, when I cook 3 dead animal offal. So, I'm talking about the bits like the lungs, the liver, the heart, trotters, or pig's winkies, you know what I mean? Bull's bollocks, yeah. Chicken clits. Do they even have them? Do women have them? I've never found it. Unbelievable. Yeah, chicken clits, pig's winkies, that kind of stuff. So back in day, again, if the lord of the manor were to kill a deer, for example, the rich hoity-toities, they ate the venison. Nice as well. Bit dear. But they left the lower status, i.e. the servants. People like window fitters, fence panel makers, you know, or time-served roofers with the surname Alcock, first name Graham. You know, them teggy types, yeah. Well, they were left to eat humble pie. Yeah. So there you go. Live and learn. Yeah, I mean, I do apologise if there is anybody out there is a time-served roofer with the name Alcock and Graham. What's the chances of that happening? Yeah. So anyway, crack on. Got a lot to get through in this episode. So, say what you see. Say what you see. Did you get it? Did you get it? Don't let the cat out the bag. Oh, which used to mean shh, hush, hush. Keep it a secret. Yeah. Or don't let the cat out the bag. Or if they're blabbed, they've let the bloody cat out the bag. So again, cast your minds back in day. All right? Now, back in day, when people used to sell piglets in bags. Sorry? Run that by me again, Mass. Oh, you fucking heard me right. They used to sell piglets in bags. Why wouldn't you? Because that's what they did. That's what they did. Trotted off to market, flogged a pig in a bag, got your 10 off. But because piglets, right, they were at a bit of a premium. Yeah. And hoodwinkers, con men, or just downright dodgepots used a far more cheaper and more readily available option, which were, that was a cat. That was cats, so they put cats in instead. So you'd buy it in good faith, you'd get home, ready to grab your piglet, because I know I do. They got home, there's a fucking cat in it. Yeah. So, that's why you don't let the cat out the bag. All right, till you've cracked on and you're out of here with your money ready to go have some mead and shit, or, I don't know, a toothless prostitute. Yeah. Is there a different type of prostitute? I don't know, I've never been with one. I've been with a couple of housekeepers. Didn't intend to, but they kept the fuckers. Anyway, shut up. So that's that. Don't let the cat out the bag. Crack on. Next up, say what you see. Say what you see. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Mad. Mad as a hatter. Pretty obvious at a glance, but bizarre origins. Strap in. Live and learn. Are you ready for this? So in the 18th and 19th centuries, hat makers treated hats not like treated as in they used various products, not like they took a hat out for fucking dinner or anything. No, so they treated hats with mercury, and inhaling mercury vapor over a period of time was found to cause mental illness, which had terrible side effects such as tremors, headaches, impaired sensations, whatever the fuck they are, muscle weakness, twitching, mood swings, nervousness, blah, 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 blah. Pretty much all of the traits that, say, women of a certain age display, but they call it menopause. Which, you ask me, it's just an excuse to be a twat. Yeah. I mean, what do I know about it? It's not as if I live with a complete, unstable, fucking mentalist, irrational, who has thoughts on an hourly basis of, say, killing me. And rightly so, for doing things such as leaving the fucking toilet seat up, not putting the bowl the right way up in a dishwasher, yeah, putting the knives and forks up instead of fucking down, things like that, you know, or being the first or the last out of bed and not making the bastard properly. Yeah, just one or two examples of the beautiful world that is living with a lady with the menopause. All I'll say on that front is, if you are a lady with menopause, there's a clue in the title, so next time you feel a little bit of the red mist coming, get a little bit uppity, just think of the word, go, men, pause. Yeah. Give it a go, alright. Trust me, it is not easy being a bloke around you fucking nutcases. But we love you nonetheless. Anyway, back to the point. So, although being a hat maker during that period was quite a respected profession and needed, because people loved a fucking hat back then, all shapes and sizes. The more mercury on it, the better. Yeah, so although it was quite a decent job, it sent you fucking doolally, didn't it? Mad as an hatter. Move on. Say what you see. Say what you see. Turn a blind eye. Turn a blind eye. Yeah, I do most of the time when I ain't got my readers or my contacts. So there's loads and loads of these sayings and idioms that have got that are of a naval basis. Okay, naval as in the aquatic seafaring type, as opposed to the belly button or the place where I like to keep my salt when I have fish and chips in bed. We all do it, don't we? No, just me again. Anyway, crack on. So this dates back, turn a blind eye, to a legendary chapter of the British naval hero Horatio Nelson. Yeah, him have said a great big fuck off column. So, during the 1801 Battle of Copenhagen, Nelson's ships were pitted against a much larger Danish and Norwegian fleet. Oh, the Scandies were all over us. Yeah, even the Cloggies joined in. So seriously outnumbered, Nelson's more conservative superior officer flagged Nelson to withdraw, retreat, and that was an order. Well, old fucking one-armed, one-eyed Nelson, who, let's to be honest, having one arm and one eye with that kind of physical impairment should have been maybe a roofer. Yeah, should have changed his name to Alcock. Anyway, it's besides the point. He was leading the charge on the HMS Elephant. Why? I don't know. That's a story for another day. So he was having none of that fucker being told what to do by a lily-livered coward. So the legend goes, he told him to stand down and retreat. And Nelson, yeah, he brought the telescope to his blind eye, and blithely proclaimed, "I really do not see the signal." Yeah, so that's where it goes. Turn a blind eye. Old Nelson. And he went on to score a magnificent victory. Yeah, and now both the countries of Denmark and Sweden have got a far better standard of living than us. So I don't know really where that fucking moral comes in. Who knows? Anyway, the last one in episode 2, series 1. There's shitloads to go at. So, SWYS. Say what you see. Say what you see. What is it? What is it? Yeah, you got it, you got it. Put a sock in it. Modern equivalent, shut the fuck up. Fairly straightforward, this one. Kind of says what it does. Put a sock in it. But where does that come from? It's an odd one, isn't it? Shut your trap. So, late 19th century, people would use woolen socks to stuff the horns of their gramophones or record players. Yeah, so these are what they used to have as record players. I know, amazing, isn't it? Whoever thought of that? Let's put a big fuck off trumpet on the end of it. So they were quite bellowous, they were quite loud, and they had no volume buttons. So what they did was, in order to muffle the sound, they used their woolen socks. Hence, put a sock in it. So yeah, genius, something as simple as that. And it's still said to this day. So not a lot to add to that, really. You're probably shouting those very words at me. Put a fucking sock in it, Mash. Well, all I'll say is, if you don't like it, fuck off and watch Love Island, you divs. And for the more mentally nourished of you, thank you for watching again. I don't say this very often. Can you subscribe and click the like button? Because apparently that helps. I don't know. So subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. And I'll catch you again for episode 3. There's a lot to go. We ain't even got caught red-handed yet, have we? No, there's with loads to go. I've still got to take some coals to Newcastle. Right, thanks for watching, like I say. And remember, if it doesn't fit, it's probably in the wrong hole. All right, laters, ramblers. I'm just saying.